Some things are left unspoken in a marriage. Not because they're shameful, but because once they're said aloud, there's no going back. For years, I ignored the one fantasy my husband quietly harbored. But one night, when routine and desire collided, I finally gave in. And nothing was ever the same again. My name is Rachel. I'm 42, a devoted wife, a mother of 2 teens, and by most accounts, living a simple and respectable life. But behind the facade of date nights and PTA meetings was a tension I never fully understood, until I unraveled it. This is the story of how one request turned into a firestorm of emotions, secrets, and a journey into a darker, more complicated version of myself I never knew existed. My husband, Michael, is a calm man. Loyal, thoughtful. But for the past year, I noticed something in his eyes when we made love. Like he was somewhere else. Or maybe with someone else, in his mind. It wasn't until a wine-filled anniversary night that he admitted the truth. "I have a fantasy," he said, barely meeting my eyes. "I don't expect you to do it. But I think about it sometimes." "What is it?" I asked, curious but also bracing myself. His voice was low. "I want to watch you with someone else." The silence between us felt eternal. I laughed nervously, trying to brush it off. But the seed was planted. The next few days were strange. Michael acted normal, as if he hadn't confessed something that haunted my every thought. I searched online. Forums. Articles. I realized this wasn't uncommon. Cuckold fantasies, they called them. But I wasn't that type of woman. Right? Still, I found myself wondering, what would it be like to let go that fully? To be watched. Desired by 2 men at once. One of whom was mine and one not. I didn't bring it up for weeks. Until one night Michael touched me differently. Hungrier. More attentive. As if his confession had freed something in him. Afterward, as we lay in bed, I whispered, "What if I said yes?" He turned to me, eyes wide. I wouldn't ask again. But I'd never forget it. That night, I opened a private profile on a discreet adult site. I wasn't ready to go through with anything. But I wanted to see who was out there. Messages poured in. Crude. Curious. Some strangely respectful. One stood out. A man named Jared. 35. Divorced. Confident. Not sleazy. I showed his photo to Michael. "What if him?" He nodded slowly. We arranged to meet at a hotel downtown. Not for anything to happen. Just to talk. Jared was better looking than his photo. Athletic. Eyes that didn't just look at you, but into you. He didn't touch me. Didn't push. "You set the rules," he said. Michael sat beside me, hand on my thigh. For the first time in years, I felt electricity. It was my decision. I could have backed out at any time. But something inside me, curiosity, hunger, or maybe something broken, needed to know. We met again. Same hotel. This time different room. Michael sat in the armchair. Watching. I stood in front of Jared, heart pounding, hands trembling. And then I kissed him. What followed was unlike anything I'd experienced. The fear. The surrender. Michael never said a word. But his eyes never left me. Driving home, I expected tension. Bigger. Shame. Instead, Michael held my hand. "You were beautiful," he said. That night we made love like we were 20 again. But beneath it all, something shifted. It should have ended there. But Jared messaged me. "Can't stop thinking about you." I didn't respond. But I didn't block him either. Michael noticed I was distracted. He didn't ask. But I think he knew. And then one night he said something that shocked me. "Would you see him again?" I was stunned. "You'd be okay with that?" His eyes were dark. "Only if you wanted to. And if I was there." Felt like a test. Or maybe a gift. Either way, I said yes. But this time, it was more than physical. Jared knew how to touch me. Speak to me. Read me. And Michael watched silent. a strange pride in his eyes. What started as an experiment turned into a ritual. Once a month. Same hotel. Always the three of us. And every time I lost myself more. Michael called it our fire. But it was burning me alive. One night, Jared asked to see me alone. "No, Michael." I hesitated. Then agreed. That night was different. Softer. Slower. More real. Afterward, he held me. "I want more," he whispered. I didn't know what he meant. Until he kissed my forehead and said, "Leave him." Back home I couldn't sleep. Michael sensed it. "You care about him now," he said. I didn't deny it. "Then go. Be with him. If that's what you need." But I couldn't. Because the truth was, I didn't love Jared. I loved what he unlocked in me. What Michael gave me permission to feel. I ended things with Jared. Told him it was over. He didn't fight it. Just said, "He's a lucky man." I cried that night, not for Jared but for the version of me I was saying goodbye to. The wild one. The reckless one. The desired one. But also the one who could have ruined everything. Michael and I are stronger now. We talk more. Touch more. Explore more. Not always with someone else, but with each other. We found a language we'd forgotten. And sometimes late at night he'll whisper, "Thank you." Because the one thing he always wanted, I finally gave. Not just my body, but my trust. And in return he gave me back to myself. If this story resonated with you, don't scroll past. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters. Tell us, have you ever uncovered a side of yourself you never expected? Subscribe to Veiled Desires for more emotionally raw, true-to-life stories from behind closed doors. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Share this with someone who understands the complexity of love, trust, and temptation. Everyone has a fantasy. Some stay hidden. Others come alive.